American from the Scottish Resistance. We're down here today in Moffat, outside David Mundell's office. That's the only Tory MP left in Scotland, and the only MP that will be voting for Trident tomorrow night and Monday night. An absolute scandal, an absolute disgrace that this MP is voting against what the Scottish people want, and that's to get rid of Trident, to get to not just stop the renewal of Trident, but to get rid of Trident altogether. He's going to be voting for the renewal of Trident against the wishes of the Scottish people. An absolute disgrace. This is the same man, David Mundell, that basically has voted for welfare cuts all the way through Parliament ever since he's been an MP. He's voted for cuts to the disabled, the cuts to the sick, cuts to the unemployed, cuts to the dying, and basically he's voted for sanctions against the unemployed. This man is a disgrace to Scotland, and that's why on Wednesday, the 20th of July, 11:30 at 1 Melville Crescent, we are going to be outside the Scottish office, his office in Scotland, Theresa May's office in Scotland, the Tory propaganda ministry for the Tory Westminster tyranny. We're going to be there as a protest against the renewal, protesting against the renewal of Trident, protesting against the welfare cuts, and campaigning for an independent Scotland to be free of these Tories once and for all. These Tories are a cancer on the Scots. It's the difference between civilization and barbarism, and they represent everything that's barbarous about politics today. They only believe in money, they only believe in greed, they only believe in avarice, and that's all these people ever believe in, and that's all Mundell's about. He hasn't got a compassionate bone in his body, and that's why we are here today, his office today, in the Scottish Resistance, to say, you know, Mundell, go. You're no use in Scotland. You've got no mandate to be an MP, you've got no mandate to be Secretary of State. We are going to have our independence, and you will be in the past. We are the future. Thank you.
Can I just ask you a question,
yes.
Sean?
Yes.
What do you think about David Mundell in Parliament on Friday saying that Scotland no longer has an appetite for independence?
Absolute lies. That was absolute lies. The fact is that Scotland voted to stay in the European Union. Scotland wants rid of Trident, does not want the renewal of Trident, and he is voting for all the things that Scots don't want. And he is a liar, he is a cheat, he is a fraudster. And he is a fraudster because he pretends that he is representing the people of Scotland. He does not represent the people of Scotland. The people of Scotland are represented by the Scottish Government, the SNP in Holyrood. And the fact of the matter is, we in the Scottish Resistance are down here today to say we don't want you anymore, Mundell. And we do not want the renewal of Trident. And the only way we're going to get rid of welfare cuts and get rid of Trident and get rid of renewal of Trident is through having Scottish independence through an Indy Ref 2 within the next 2 years, as Alex Salmon has predicted.